Hello everybody, this is Aaron from asmrdestiny, and this video is going to be my first Q&A with you guys. So I asked you in a different video to send me some questions that you would like me to ask. So this is going to be the answers to some of those questions at least. I'm always looking for more questions that you guys can ask me, so feel free to reply in the comment section below this video if you have even more questions you'd like me to answer in a future video. So we shall get started with the first question, and this one is, how long have you been working at your current job? So I've been working at my current day job for about 10 years, and I have been doing video production as a side job for at least 15 years now. I really love my day job as I work on consumer products that literally millions of people have in their home. So, and for the videography side, I really love doing that because it really brings out the creativity and ideas that I pretty much always think about on a daily basis. So that's pretty much my job situation. So the next question is, did you go to a university? And if so, which university and what did you study? So to be honest, no, I didn't go to college. I've thought about actually trying to get a degree off and on throughout the years, but just pretty much never got around to actually doing that. Do I regret not going to college back in the day? Sometimes, yeah. I've hit a few career roadblocks in my day job over the years that were due to the fact that I didn't have a basic degree, even though my work performance was really good and consistently way above and beyond what was asked of me. When I was younger, I lived in a small town and didn't really have the desire to be stuck there after high school. So I decided to move to a big city right after I graduated high school and got a job at the company that I've been with for all this time. And honestly, I really love my work and couldn't see myself doing anything else. So the next question is, do you have any pets, and or which one would you have? I've always been a pet person throughout my entire life. When I was younger, I used to have all sorts of different kind of pets. Um, but the one pet that I didn't ever really have um, until I was a little bit older was a cat. The only problem was that I was really allergic to cat hair. So, yeah, anytime I was around one, I would start to sneeze and get a really bad runny nose. I finally decided that I wanted to get over this allergy because I really like cats. So I adopted a cat and lived with it with the idea that I'd get over the allergic reaction that I had if I lived with one. And I'm happy to report that that worked. I've lived with cats ever since then, and it's been, probably at least 11 years. And my current cat is, I like her a lot. She is really cute, but she will only allow you to pet her for a very limited amount of time before she tries to take your hand off. So, um, even though I wish she was a little nicer, I mean, you can't expect every pet to behave perfectly. So, she's good the way that she is. Okay, so the next question is, do you have any advice for people who want to make ASMR videos but don't know where to start? Well, first off, if you have a desire to make ASMR videos, I'd say just pull out your video camera and go shoot one. It doesn't matter if you have any video editing or audio recording experience, everybody has to start somewhere. Once you get into the groove of things, then you can start slowly improving various aspects of your production. Um, Maybe getting better video editing software. Um, you can start off with the free ones and then maybe look for purchasing one that has more features. You can upgrade your video camera um, or buying a better microphone. Since ASMR is all about sound, you really need to consider buying a binaural microphone. As mono or even regular stereo mics really won't give you the same natural sound as binaural mics do. The reason why binaural mics work so well is that they're actually made to replicate how the human ears hear sounds in the environment. Um, there are a lot of factors that affect how the mic sound. For example, like the position and the direction of the mic, sound reflections from other objects near the mic, ambient noise, the noise floor in your recording. Like all of these things and more can change how the mic sounds. And as you get deeper into learning more and more about what sounds good to you, you can tweak and you'll adjust and most likely upgrade your setup at a certain point in time to improve the recordings down the road. And in turn, you should see more people subscribe to your channel and enjoy your content more and more. And people in the ASMR community, like you guys, are really awesome at providing feedback. Good or bad feedback, doesn't matter, um, on videos, on what you like and what you don't like. So, of course, positive comments are always great, but it's the like, what can you improve comments, right? Or things that maybe you don't like that will teach the ASMR artist maybe to change something or tweak something or do a different sound or whatnot. So if you have a desire to create ASMR videos, just go ahead and start uploading one, start building your channel. And I'm actually going to explain a little bit more about this in a later question in this video. So stay tuned for that. So the next question is, how did you get into ASMR? Well, it was really by accident, really. In mid 2013, I accidentally stumbled upon one of Gentle Whispering's videos, also known as Maria, and I think it was for like a relaxing head massage, though I wasn't looking for the video. I just happened to see it in someone else's post. I've always experienced tingles throughout my life, especially watching stuff like Bob Ross paint on TV, uh, but really had no idea that it was actually called anything. Um, of course, I expanded from listening to Maria pretty much every single day to many other ASM artists, and eventually made the decision to give back to the ASR community with sounds of my own, and really wanted to raise the production value of recorded content the people were listening to, as a lot of the videos out there had a lot of background noise or were recorded with lower quality hardware. Uh, so I really wanted to raise the production value if I was going to get in and start providing videos to the ASMR community. So the next question is, who are your favorite ASMR artists? Well, my first ASMR artist, as I said before, was Maria from Gentle Whispering. And I actually listened to her for the longest time before branching out to some other ones like Elsa from The Water Whisperers, then Pixbum53, which she has a lovely accent, and some really great ear cleaning, scratching sounds that I tend to go back to off and on. And then my current all-time favorite, which I think pretty much everybody has heard of, is Heather Feather. Heather has such a wonderful sense of humor and really creative role plays that really bring you into the world that she creates. It's pretty amazing that you can get drawn in to her role plays. She puts in, I know, just tons of time in them, and it's really hard work. And I don't know, just the way that she presents it is really appealing to me. And of course, like all of her role plays are also really funny. She incorporates a lot of elements from other movies or from culture into her role play. So yeah, it just makes them even more enjoyable to watch. I also love to discover newer ASMR artists from time to time, and I've actually discovered some of you out there from your YouTube comments. So you guys that are posting comments on my videos, if you're an ASMR artist, if it's obvious from your name that you're an ASMR artist, I usually click on that and I'll check your videos out. So, yeah, if you're an ASMR artist and you would like me to check out your channel, just go ahead and post a comment, and you don't even have to ask me to do it. I mean, I'll usually do it anyway. So thanks for that. And I've discovered a few of you guys out there, some new ASMR artists, and yeah, I really appreciate your comments on my stuff, and I'll usually comment on yours as well. So thanks for that. So the next question is, in general, how much time do you spend making a video, filming, editing, etc.? And do you find it difficult to tell other people about ASMR? Well, to answer your first question, I spend an average of about 2 hours a night producing a audio-only ASMR video. So I like to make them about 20 minutes long, if possible, and after recording the session, I ingest the footage into my editor, which at that point, I go through and edit the audio for mistakes, ambient noise, and just overall making it sound perfect. After finding the appropriate graphic for the video thumbnail, I export the entire project as a very high quality 1080p video and then upload it to YouTube. For something that requires actual live video, such as one of my ASMR cinematic productions, those can take as much as 20 hours of filming, as they are much more complicated and requires hours of setup time. So nothing that you can actually get done in one evening, or almost even in a week. So that's why the majority of my uploads are audio only for now. As far as telling other people about ASMR, yes, I do find it somewhat difficult to tell other people about it, but it's not just because of the concept of what ASMR is, but also the fact that I haven't really told anyone that I'm an ASMR artist, um, except for my immediate family and few close friends. For example, I love to tell everyone I'm friends with on my personal Facebook and Twitter accounts about the amazing power of ASMR. Um, and quite literally, like, I'm a believer that ASMR has healing ability, um, which I will tell you about that in a little bit later in this video. Um, but yeah, I can't tell my personal friends or social media sites um, about what I do without revealing my identity, which is something that I don't really want to do right now. So it's a little bit frustrating, to say the least. So the next question is, how do you feel about mac and cheese? This is important. Well, I happen to love mac and cheese and don't think I could live without it. So I hope that answers your question. The next question is, do you get ASMR yourself? And if you do, what are your favorite and least favorite triggers? So I've had ASMR all of my life, and I guess it runs in the family because my mom also has it, and she has it even more extreme than I do. Just some of my favorite triggers are the sound of a paintbrush on canvas, spray bottles, ear cleanings, and the sound of hair clipping or shaving. But it really depends on the quality of the sound and how close it is to the mic. Sounds that aren't close to the mic really don't do much for me at all. So my least favorite triggers probably would be ones that really are just not close to the mic. Um, I don't think I have any that I really dislike, really. Um, but so if the quality is good and the sounds are ear to ear close to the mic, then yeah, I'll pretty much will enjoy anything. The next question is, are you into video games? And if so, which games have your attention this year? Yeah, I pretty much have been into video games all my life, and but one game that I've been playing a lot recently is called the Kerbal Space Program on the PC. If you've not checked this game out yet, I suggest that you do. I believe it's on Steam, so you can check it out on there. Anyway, Kerbal Space Program is just what it says. You create your own space program by building rockets from scratch, launching them, getting them into orbit, and expanding from there. You can create orbiting space stations, build bigger rockets to reach the moon or other planets, and pretty much do a whole lot more. The physics are more reality based, so expect to learn a lot about how like rockets work, how they really get into space, how to properly do an orbit, and whatnot, versus like an arcade style game, which pretty much you don't need any knowledge of real world physics to do that. Other games that I recently played are mostly on the Xbox One, such as Rise, Forza 5, the Killer Instinct remake, Titanfall. But I really haven't had a lot of time to go back and play my Xbox One because I'm pretty much busy with a lot of other stuff right now. So, yeah. So, the next question is, do you think World War III will actually happen? Or will it be more like a Cold War? Well, I hope World War III doesn't happen because that usually entails a lot of dying and things blowing up. So instead, I'd love for us to be contacted by an alien civilization. It would be an event that would change the world forever, um, and would be amazingly cool to experience as long as the aliens are friendly, of course. But I truly believe that aliens would never want to invade or attack Earth, even if they did make contact. but I can actually explain this in a future video, so stay tuned for that. The next question is, do you ever find it difficult to edit one of your own videos because it is so triggering? Sometimes I get extremely sleepy while editing the videos, as I have to verify the audio at least like 2 or 3 times before I do a final export. So, but for the most part, I don't get triggered that much. I think it's kind of like the idea of holding hands. Holding your own hand doesn't really give you any kind of like good feeling. It's just a normal feeling. Um, but if you held someone else's hand, say of like someone that you liked, then it actually feels good to you, right? So I think it's the same with my own ASMR videos. I'm, like connected to them on a personal level, because I created the sounds. I know how I created them, right? I know how I sound, so it doesn't trigger me as much, if at all, versus listening to another ASMR artist. So this next question is, ASMR still to this day has been unknown to the public, despite years of it being on YouTube. As an ASMR artist, do you think that it being unknown is due to the fact that people don't know what ASMR is, or that it's out of the social entertainment norms? So I totally agree. First off, that it is definitely outside of the social entertainment norms. But I see ASMR gaining at least a little bit of traction over the past few years into mainstream media. But it's going to take a lot more to get the word out there. And yes, the majority of people really don't know what ASMR is. I think they know the feeling. It's just they don't know that it's called something, right? So a person really has no way to really do a search for it because they don't know what it's called. And plus, people I think don't know that it can be triggered, specifically by a video like on YouTube. Um, so like for me, I didn't purposely seek out one of Maria's videos, right, to get tingles. I just mistakenly stumbled upon it looking up something else. So, like, if I hadn't, stumbled upon her video, I probably wouldn't be answering your questions right now and still be having migraines. ASMR has pretty much cured my migraines that I've had all my life. I would get at least 1 or 2 migraines a month, like like consistently, like clockwork. And ever since I started listening to ASMR videos, in middle of 2013, um, I've only had 1 migraine since the middle of 2013, and now it's like getting close to a year since then. So the I don't see any other explanation for my migraines pretty much going away almost 100%, other than listening to ASMR videos off and on, you know, every month. So um, I really believe in there's a healing characteristic with the feeling, with the tingles of ASMR. But again, there's no scientific proof. They can't like measure it, and scientists don't really know too much about it, right? So yeah, there's a lot of things we just don't understand yet. But just from my own experience, I mean, that's why like I want to get the word out there more. It's just there's something to ASMR, right? You're not just getting relaxed, but I think you're getting healed in some way. So here's the last question. It seems like there's thousands of ASMR artists that are putting out videos daily. However, they are not that popular. Do you think that the quality of the sound plays a big impact? And do you plan to upgrade your setup anytime soon? So while a lot can be said about the quality of one's audio or video, every YouTube channel really has to start developing an audience from scratch. I mean, everyone starts from zero, and but to build your audience, right, you have to do some basic stuff, right? You have to provide captivating content, like content that people want to come back to, right? Generally, ASMR videos, right? If they trigger someone, they're going to come back and watch it over and over and over. So it's it's a really good um, video, pretty much, or a really good concept for getting repeat views, right? Because people, when they like something, they want to go back and watch it over, right? So you need like weekly, regular content. Having good presentation always helps. If your production quality is really bad, right, people are gonna let you know, or they're gonna be turned off. Um, put some effort into your graphics or page design. Thumbnails is a big thing. Obviously, for ASMR Destiny, I have uh, a design standard for my thumbnails or how I present my thumbnails. Um, so yeah, I try to put some effort um, into your like your page layout. Maybe like creating playlists. Uh, making a nice like title graphic or a banner, and then maybe even doing uh, thumbnails for your videos, because a photo of a person generally um, it doesn't really convey that much. Um, if your photo is really kind of a descriptive kind of photo, then that can work. And a lot of ASMR artists like use like themselves as the thumbnail, but it's hard to exactly know what the video is about if you just have the person in the thumbnail and it's not really telling you anything. So that's why um, I use more kind of like descriptive graphics, right? So that you don't have to read the description of the title to know what the video is about. It just makes it easier for people to know what the video, what they're going to get into, right? Just a couple more things. You can communicate with your viewers. Like, you guys are awesome, and you always give me great comments and feedback, positive or negative. It doesn't matter. I want both of them. And there's I have at least enough time to reply to almost all you guys, and I just want to uh, I want to do that because I want you guys to know that I read your comments. I mean, there's ASMR artists that are out there and they say that they read comments, but there's no real proof that they actually do unless they respond to you. Uh, I know, that if you have like 100,000 subscribers, it's just impossible to respond to everybody. Um, so I don't expect ASMR artists that have, 50,000 or 100,000 or more subscribers to respond to everybody. But it's good to reply back to as many as you can, just to show that you do read the comments that you get, and you're connecting with your subscribers. That way, that's one way to connect with them. So I love doing that right now, and I at least have the time right now to do that for you guys. So yeah, I try to respond to everybody that replies to my videos. And then you're going to need some kind of marketing, right? If you want to increase your subscribers, right? If you want to reach more people, you need some kind of marketing or some kind of advertising, right? So yeah, make a Facebook and make a Twitter account. Be active on those sites, post on there, post on Reddit, post on some other like dedicated ASMR.com sites, right? Connect with other ASMR artists. If they actually respond back to you, right? That's going to be a question, but yeah, just kind of like connect with the community and connect with the social media sites and just start advertising, right? Start getting your content out there, and people will start listening. So yeah, for me, like one of the main things is that I really am trying to get the word out there to new subscribers. You guys that have already subscribed to me are doing really awesome because you always come back. I mean, you come back and listen to my stuff, and yeah, it's just really amazing, and I really really appreciate your guys' support. All of the things that you guys do, like +1 sharing on Google Plus, or like through my Facebook or Twitter, just sharing the videos that I release really helps, and I just really appreciate that. And if you keep sharing my videos, it's just going to grow ASMR Destiny in an awesome way, and just keep me motivated. And yeah, we'll be able to share the wonderful power of ASMR to just more people. Um, and eventually get it mainstream. That'd be awesome to get ASMR mainstream. If I don't think it's going to be by me, but at least I can help contribute towards that goal of getting ASMR more mainstream and more people knowing about it. Would be really awesome. So with that, that is the end of this Q&A session. I really appreciate all your guys's questions, and so I hoped that was at least somewhat entertaining to listen to. This one ran a little bit long, but yeah, I just wanted to really answer all these questions as thoroughly as possible. So thanks again, and yeah, if you have more questions, please go ahead and post them in the comments below the video. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you later.